I said, hey, yo.
Yo, talk to me.
Yes, Skursky, man. What's the word, man? First week, last month, it's 2023. Here we are. I said, hey, yo, a year later. What's the word,
Yo,
man? Yes,
we
sir.
here.
Episode 44 Bulldog, man. Let's get to it, man. I already know how
Go.
to start this off. Who is the greatest athlete to wear the number 44?
Mm,
Ernie Davis.
Can you speak up, Eric?
The first Black Heisman Trophy winner in NCAA history.
Who?
trying to think. Did
Eric, who are you talking about?
Should we go basketball and just go Jerry Westmore 44, right?
Man, God, that's Iceman. I'm George Gervin.
I think George
Ride,
Gervin was
ride,
the
I'm
best to wear it?
swerving.
Y'all better stop playing with that boy, man.
4-time scoring champ, man.
I ain't gonna lie, Jerry West will smack you if you ever said that in his face.
Unfortunately for both of them, they're not even in this conversation. Shout out to Big Bang Hank, man. All the way from the A.
Yeah. That's probably the valid answer,
The land of the Braves.
I just had to give my man Iceman, a shout out, man. 4-time scoring champ, leading the league, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? The perfecter of the finger roll, you feel me? The that jelly. So, but yeah, Hank Aaron definitely,
Is he? I mean, we talking about home run leaders, right?
I mean, you can. Yeah.
Man, is he the greatest home run hitter of all time?
No.
Why not?
No. I just told you, here's another hit, Barry Bonds. He's second.
Mm-hmm.
He's second to Barry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not mad at that.
Barry Bonds' only competition is himself on steroids.
It's not. Is it a disadvantage when he's playing pitchers on steroids? It equals out.
I will say, I do think that Barry Bonds has been slighted.
For sure.
And
go ahead.
You let Ortiz get in, and he was on steroids.
When was David Ortiz on steroids?
They caught him before. He got suspended for it before. Not too long though.
25-time All-Star is crazy. That's unheard of. That has to be
There it goes. All right, take it off from here.
Bro played. He only played 23 years and got 25 All-Stars. That don't even sound right.
Hey, Brando.
Talking about Hank Aaron?
Yeah.
Bro, because he was. But he was in them times. The Negroes.
The Negroes.
Cap.
What you mean, Cap?
I said no cap. He's seen it all.
Yeah. He was in the time of them Negroes.
That's all right, but we can agree on Hank Aaron, greatest 44. He do come second to, day.
This episode is brought to you by
Get your Wi-Fi fix. Motor.
Oh man.
You can buy one from Walmart. It's a signal booster. You can get it for $39.95.
Hey man, I don't know what it is about the holidays, man, but the Wi-Fi's, man, has been going crazy, bro.
Everybody's on the net. Looking at gifts.
I just had to get a new router. I don't even know what we're looking for gifts for because the greatest gift. Hey man, I feel it today, man. Let's work.
Let's get into the CFP, man. We got 4 final teams: Michigan, Washington, Texas, and Bama. Florida State goes undefeated. First undefeated conference champion to get slighted out the CFP. Well.
Oh. Thoughts, fellas?
I don't agree with that.
Did they get it right? Did they get it right?
I don't see how you spit out Florida State, bro, undefeated, bro, won a conference championship, bro. And then it's not like that third string was finna play next week. It was gonna be the second string. Because I know what they didn't want history to repeat itself, because we seen the third string come in and they won all of it the very first year. So I guess they didn't want to see that again, you know.
Bro. All I'm saying is we sit here and we talk about who we feel like should make it. Football ain't never been about feelings. We said, somebody said on this podcast, I don't even know who. Was it 7 Bill? Maybe. Florida State was going to get kicked out because Florida State was going to play bad ball on Saturday. It happened, man. That doesn't make me right. That just makes a lot of people wrong.
All right.
What else did y'all want?
Answer this. They played bad ball in that ACC championship game, right?
Yes.
Okay. A healthy Alabama team played bad ball against Auburn.
They won the... No, Eric, that's a regular season game, and that's not the most recent game they played.
Okay, that's a regular season game. That's worse. What are you talking about? A championship game not harder? That's why I said.
You mean to tell me? No.
You be smacking.
No,
right.
No, it's not. No, it's not. That's terrible, Eric. Like you've got to do your research. You mean to tell me that?
How is that terrible?
A team led by Louisville were plummeted through for maybe 131 passing yards.
When
you won by 6.
Then they have like one of the highest scoring offenses. Well, not scoring, but one of the best offenses going in, like top 15.
So when you hold them to 10 points, it shouldn't take you much to score 16, Eric.
And so that defense held a top 15 offense, right? What was Auburn's offensive defensive ranking?
You're comparing Auburn. You're comparing Alabama and Auburn like Alabama didn't just beat the number 1 team in the nation.
Okay, that's good, but you're saying they shouldn't make it because they didn't look good.
What's the better win? What was the best win? What was the better win of the week?
L in their record. So how are you using that same point to a team that has no L in their record? They win.
How many yards are in the? Do you know how many yards a football field has from sideline to sideline?
Bro, it don't matter. You know how many?
Yes, it does. Yes, it does matter. Yes, it does.
Because you want to say the backup quarterback had 50 yards.
What?
The backup of the backup quarterback had 50 yards. He's not going to play in the championship game because the second string would have been back from.
But when I said on this podcast, somebody wanted to see a team with a third string quarterback in the playoff, and then they get booted out. Now you want to say they didn't deserve it? It ain't about what they deserve. Nobody wanted to see that on New Year's.
What you're saying is not true. We wouldn't have seen the third string quarterback.
We would have saw Florida State.
We would have saw the second string quarterback.
We would have saw Florida State. What did Florida State do against ACC? They laid an egg against Louisville. So you wanted them to go play against who? Michigan. So Michigan, who is going to get tested. You know what I'm saying? We got a Michigan fan on this podcast.
Yeah,
you wanted to, as a Michigan fan, you wanted to play Florida State. As that was going to be a good game.
Give us Texas. I'm saying Florida State deserved to be there.
You don't want Texas either.
We could. All right, Washington. Texas is going to lose.
To Washington?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me be clear. We got certain people, on this pod that's experts for the stats. You know what I'm saying? We got experts for the, fantasy. Who's gonna put up yards, who's not. And you got certain people who like the X's and O's. You got certain people who care more about the playbook than how they look when they play. And at the end of the day, the football guru had it right. Michigan, Texas both made the playoff. We're going to get a rematch in the national championship. Washington, Michigan, great season. You're going to get thumped the first day of the year going into 2024. It's going to be a great New Year's Day. Texas and Bama, the rematch that we all wanted to see. Congratulations. When was that? The 10th? 9th? Get your popcorn ready.
I'm trying not to show one of our fellow brothers in a bad predicament right now because I know this shit not moving. There we go. All right. I feel like they should at least switch the games around, bro. Why do you give Texas basically a home field advantage, bro?
In New Orleans?
Yes, bro.
Georgia.
Golly, son.
Goddamn, bro. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead,
Say it
Brando.
one more time.
Go ahead, Brando. Oh,
Golly. Yeah.
that Family Dollar router.
It's all good, bro.
What was you saying, though, Brando?
Georgia gets it every year.
I mean, but they were number one, so I respect that. But I'm saying the lower ranked team gets the home game. That kind of hung up. Because where Michigan playing at? Rose Bowl, right? Cali.
It's in LA.
Cali.
Something
I
like
feel
that.
like they should have switched it around, but hey, forget that. As a Michigan fan,
Michigan beating Bama?
probably not. But listen,
Why not?
it's only one reason I would want them to beat Alabama. Now I'm thinking of the future. If they beat Alabama, they're gonna win this championship. Will Jim finally be satisfied and go coach the Panthers?
Bro, you say okay. You say that as if Texas is not looking like the best team in the playoff right now.
Mm-hmm. Why are you doing that based off of Oklahoma State?
No.
Team in the Big 12, where you said, "Oh, trash water."
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying when you have Texas in terms of the record that they did, the teams that they beat. Aside from Alabama, they have the toughest wins out of the four.
Who are those tough wins?
They beat Bama.
You said, I know you said Alabama. Then you said outside that they have the toughest wins. So you're saying like
They beat Bama.
But the way you said it made it sound like you're saying other than Alabama, they have the toughest wins.
That's the toughest win in the college football playoffs so far, other than Bama beating Georgia. But you don't want to give Alabama their credit because they already had a loss on their record. But whatever. So we're gonna ignore that. We're gonna just move forward. Michigan had no great wins on their record other than Ohio State. Who else did Michigan play?
Keep going, bro. Penn State. I'll put Penn State against the teams that fucking Texas played in the Big 12. You said Big 12 don't play good football. You said that plenty of times.
And Texas is playing great football.
I know, but you're counting the wins in the Big 12. But when you literally said multiple times on this show, the Big 12 is not good ball.
There's a reason why Texas is
Alabama is a good win. It is a great win. Facts. It is a good win. No disagreement there. But you saying they only have one good win against Ohio State, I could say the same thing against Texas. Because you literally said out your mouth, Big 12 is not good ball.
The thing is, Texas is not playing Big 12 football. They're in the Big 12 for the last year, but them boys is ready to play in the SEC. And we're ready to have them. Because when Texas moves to SEC, it would be by far the best conference in the nation. And it won't be a debate anymore. I think the reason why people wanted Florida State in the playoff this year is because we wanted an SEC-less playoff because we wanted it to be fair for the one time before you let more than two SEC teams in there. And we really gonna see that the SEC is always gonna rise to the top. They have the best records every year in bowl games. Every year, we've won the most national championships since the college football playoff has started. I don't know. You asked me, I would have kicked Michigan out of there off of the deflate gate and put Georgia in there and really seen some good football. But y'all didn't want best football. Y'all wanted what was fair. So we put at least two undefeated teams in there for the sake of it. And then put the other best two teams that were left, man. Congratulations. Brando, any thoughts?
What more does Florida State have to do? Like, what more are they supposed to do?
I mean, what more were Florida State other than Jordan Travis?
Did you not get that defense?
Bro, they barely beat Florida. They played ugly the last 2 weeks of the season, and you expecting them to get in there against a board that votes against who gets in there? You acting like they just watching record. I told y'all records didn't matter, but every time we rank NFL. That's all that matters. So, bro, when will football count on this pod? When will football count on this world again? When will X's and O's be the most important thing? Because it ain't about what we feel no more. I'm done with the feelings, bro. We done.
It's not feelings.
Yes,
we
it
have
is
an undefeated. We have an undefeated Power 5 conference. That's facts.
Just because you're undefeated don't mean you play undefeated.
What the?
What you mean? What do you mean?
Just because you're undefeated don't mean
Florida State looked like an undefeated team against Louisville and Carolina.
Yeah, because they went undefeated.
See, and there you go. That's the basic. That's the basic way to look at it. And if you want to look at it basic, go ahead and keep looking at it basic. They don't play undefeated, Eric. They suck against Louisville. That was bad football.
Bro.
Huh?
They win, bro. They win,
bro. There's more yards from sideline to sideline than what Florida State threw in the SEC championship. They couldn't even throw from one team to the other on the sideline. And you wanted to watch that on New Year's Day? Yeah, what kind of New Year's do you want? I thought it was New Year, New Me. We wanted to see that same old Florida State team on New Year's.
If they deserve to get there, yeah.
Yeah, you know what they deserve to do? They deserve to play real good football. So who they play? Georgia?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna see if they deserve to be in the playoff, all right. Because Kirby Smart is finna smack. He's gonna take them to the back alley. Round of applause. I was not describing the never mind.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I think Florida State's gonna get what they're asking for. I mean, Georgia's gonna get what they're asking for, and Florida State gets what they're asking for. They're gonna play top competition, and that's gonna be a sight to see for sure. And then also with that, the Heisman finalists dropped as well. Mm-hmm. We got Michael Penix Jr. out of Washington, Bo Nix out of Oregon, Jaden Daniels out of LSU, and Maserati Marv Harrison out of Ohio State is our 4 finalists. Any predictions there? Oh, well, really quick before we get into that, Eric, what's your college football prediction? We heard 7s.
It's gonna be Washington, Alabama in the finals.
Bro, you kill me, bro. I'm not, bro. Watch out. Okay, Heisman finals, bro. You kill me, bro.
What?
You kill me, dog.
What? I thought they didn't deserve to make it. How they gonna win against Michigan?
Florida State did deserve to make it.
So if Florida State was at number 4, what's your prediction then?
Michigan and Washington.
That is. He's just as scared as the Michigan players were. He's just as scared as the Michigan players were during the announcement.
Bro, that's
pissing in his
terrible,
pants.
bro. That's terrible.
Who would we put Florida State at 3 and put Texas?
No, they would be 4. They would be 4.
Okay, yeah.
That's terrible. He
don't even believe in his own team.
That's terrible. He knew he was gonna beat them Big Ten teams though. He was surefire confident against the Big Ten team.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's why he shouldn't be there.
I want my NFL team to get a new coach.
Right. Heisman finalists. Who we think running away with the Heisman this year? I think I've been high on him all year. Michael Penix Jr. led the league in passing yards this year. I feel like he's done enough. 13-0 Power 5 conference champion. What's left to be said?
I agree that he should. I don't think he will though. For reasons.
Who's your argument?
If we're talking about the fact that they let Marvin Harrison in there, it shows that college football
let is such a crazy.
No, it's not a let. It's not a let. It's not crazy. It's not crazy to say. I mean, he had a very great year considering what he was dealt with, but he didn't have the most outstanding stats.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's not about stats. That's not what the Heisman is.
Yes, it is.
How? Then how did Jaden Daniels?
Okay, if it's about stats, then we know who's winning.
That's what I'm saying.
So
that's exactly what I'm saying.
It's not about stats.
But the only reason you brought Marvin Harrison in there is because you care about stats to a certain degree, which Jaden Daniels would be the front runner. Is he not the favorite right now?
Who?
Jaden Daniels?
Jaden Daniels the favorite. Bo Nix already won Pac-12 Offensive Player of the Year, so I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, it's sick. I think it's sick. I'm saying it's sick. Because Jaden Daniels is the favorite right now.
Yeah, I'll pick him.
Jaden Daniels had a great year, bro. When you look at like literally the last Heisman winner from LSU, bro. He statistically he did outplay him.
And so did Marvin Harrison. He's probably the best player out of the four in terms of
NFL talent
all around. You know what I'm saying? But Michael Penix, I think, is the one who should deserve it. But you can tell college football don't care about who deserves what this year. Don't care. The best players will get it. So you ask me, Jaden Daniels is going to win it, but Michael Penix had a great year, man.
And the reason I say that is obviously he can win it because when Lamar Jackson won it, their record probably looked the exact same.
So both of y'all got Jaden Daniels winning Heisman this year,
bro.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I didn't respect him in the beginning of the year. I wasn't too familiar with the game, but towards the end of the season, you start averaging 300 yards passing and 100 yards rushing each game. Bro, I thought they were lying to me, bro.
Nah, he's definitely valid. Him transferring to LSU was such a great move because Arizona State was not good to him. What's his name? What's light skinned coach that be on NFL Live?
Herm Edwards.
Herm Edwards was not helping him out at all. Like it looked like he was about to be a college bust. So for him to transfer to LSU, and turn his whole career around, that was a great play. And for him to put up the numbers he did was pretty spectacular. I wouldn't be mad if he won it, as long as Bo Nix don't win it. Anybody else can win it.
Yeah.
As long as Bo Nix don't win it.
You don't lose to the same guy twice and get a Heisman, bro.
I swear. They already gave him Pac-12 Offensive Player of the Year, bro. That's so bogus. Like, they're starting it, bro. They're starting it.
That's LSU, straight propaganda.
Is LSU the home of QB turnarounds?
Hey, QB pivot.
Wait, you said the same
thing. They created Jamarcus Russell. Next question.
Bro, that was so long ago, bro. It's not the same.
Nah.
That's so long ago.
We gotta take it off. We gotta take it off at face value. I do, but I mean, that's a place to go. You play some great defenses. You got great talent.
They're gonna play with your old dude in USC.
It's a lot of bro. Transfer portal going crazy this year, bro. Transfer portal is going crazy. Y'all seen Deion just got the number one lineman in the high school class?
Son, you will start day one.
Since we here, day one. They need to worry about coaches, bro. If the coaches trash, bro, it's gonna be a waste. To be honest. But before we get too far ahead of ourselves, Deion said he said Colorado will be in the top 12 next year.
Maybe in the first 5 weeks, depending on they play. I don't think you move unless you make a significant change in your defensive calling and your O-line.
The fan in me wants to say that. The fan. Speaking for real.
Buckside.
Y'all could barely stay up this year. I was getting knocked out every week. Haymakers, jab cross, put your hands up. Defense. They couldn't stop a shallow cross to save their life. I don't know. In order for him to do that, the Pac-12 would have to have such a drop-off. Because there was some great football in the Pac-12 this year compared to other years.
Yeah. And it's RP to Pac-12, man. They went out with a bang this year. They went out with a bang. Pac-12 is dead. You're down to four Power Four conferences now. ACC, SEC, Big 10, and Big 12. I'm going to say it again. This is all a result of the CFP, college football playoff, making major changes in college football. Between that and the transfer portal, we're really looking at a whole new sport, NILs. A lot has changed within the last decade across the NCAA landscape. And CFP definitely killed the Pac-12 because, they didn't want to make it hard on the committee, picking 4 teams out of 5. So now they've narrowed it down to 4. Now you got teams like Stanford in California going to join the ACC on 3 time zones away.
Yeah.
And And this is what we're being dealt with now. So
Yeah.
a lot is changing across college football. A lot.
I have a question, and we can move on if it's not, if we don't want to take too long answering it. If this was still BCS championship era, which two teams would you put to play and why? Based on your arguments for the CFP this year.
This year, which two teams?
Yeah.
It would be 1 and 2. It would be Michigan and Washington.
Yeah.
Why not Florida State? They were undefeated.
So was Michigan and Washington.
But why not Florida State?
Because Michigan and Washington was also undefeated.
I mean, Michigan.
No, I'm asking between the three teams.
Washington had like the strongest strength of schedule, and Michigan has the best win between
the two.
Florida State and Michigan.
Mm. That's all right.
Yeah, man. I understand
what two teams are you putting?
I would put Michigan and Washington off of the strength of, it's no room for teams who lose in BCS at all. But
it's room in the CFP.
But it's only two teams. It was only two teams.
Bro,
it is room for the CFP. It is room in the CFP.
You see
because bro, it is room in the CFP.
If it was honestly up to me though, I would do Washington and Texas because get them cheaters out of there. You know what I'm saying? Ban them. Should be Washington and Texas.
Bro, oh, thank you. I mean, just saying, bro. We knew the CFP was like this, bro. I don't know why we're acting like this is the first year we've seen it.
It is, and then they folded.
Yeah, it is the first year.
They went to 12 teams real quick. 10 years later, took them no time.
That long? That's crazy.
It was 2014 season was the first one, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been SEC after since then. But let's call around on that. Let's get into the professionals. NFLs, we're on week 14. Week 14. Those fantasy seasons are wrapping up. Playoffs have started for a lot of people. Some are fighting for the season. Some are fighting for their life. Some are good. But, let's start off with these power rankings, man. Who wants to kick it off?
Let Preston go. He wants to.
Now it's letting Preston go.
No, that's not. We're gonna do the same thing we do every week. We're gonna do the same thing every week. Eric is gonna start off.
We're not finna sit here and act like I go first every week.
Nah, you've never deferred.
Why do you want to defer though? Why do you
never deferred?
Because
Eric,
I don't want Preston to put number 2 as the wrong team. So
no, Eric.
No,
but you put number 1 as the wrong
so
team.
crazy.
Week out.
Week in and week out,
crazy.
you made mistakes, and now I want you to make the same. Who's
now you don't want to stand on business.
Number 1, I'll go San Francisco.
That's fair.
Wow. Why? They don't have the best record.
They took care of the number 1 team for the last fucking 13 weeks.
So why you didn't put?
They weren't.
Never mind.
They were.
They were. We're gonna keep going, man.
Go ahead, Seven.
The number 2 team in the NFL is the Baltimore Ravens.
That's why.
Bye week. Expose him. No, y'all gonna make me pick.
Can he do it? Is it in his blood?
This is crazy. I hate y'all niggas. I will put Eagles at 3. I'll put Eagles at 3.
All right, you win. Let me go Detroit this week. Let me go Detroit this week.
Bro.
Number 5, Dallas Cowboys.
Bro, how does Detroit move up off of a loss? I don't get it. Math don't math.
Y'all want to say I'm tweaking?
Detroit.
Math don't math, bro.
I said that, yo, community, I'm tweaking. Clip this, bro. Clip this. I'm tweaking every week. Okay.
Bro, they literally jumped from 8 to 4.
Bro, I'm tweaking.
This is sick, bro.
Who said they should have been at 8?
We did last week.
That's what I'm saying.
Emotional, bro. Emotional.
Here we go.
Number 6, we got I'm gonna go with at number 6. Wait, we already did it. I'm gonna have to go with the Dolphins. I can't believe this, bro. We were doing so well. We were doing so well with our top 10.
At number 7.
Ooh, they just lost 2. I still gotta go Kansas City, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Number 8. Now this where it can go left.
Yeah.
We've already been left, but I feel we've got back to a good road. Now we're about to crash and burn.
What did they lose to?
You talk about last week.
That's so nasty.
You talk about
number 8. I'm going Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yeah, they also lost their quarterback, so I'm not going to hold them too accountable.
But they also lost 2.
He's coming back, and he's coming back. That ain't.
Oh, Trevor coming back?
Yeah, they say it's week to week.
Yeah,
Hey, man. So now I'm going to go with. That's a terrible loss. That was a terrible loss.
Terrible loss.
They lost their quarterback too, though. This team is hot, but I'm going to put, I'm gonna give my boys some love. I'm gonna go ahead and put Texans back at 9.
Finish the list, Eric.
I'll say some bullshit again.
Bro. How they doing out west? Oh my gosh, they drop. Bro, this one hard, bro.
Not really.
Because it's like, you can't go 2 teams in the AFC South.
You're making it difficult for yourself. That's all.
I know, bro. It's like it's only but 2 possible answers, if you ask me. It's really not. It is really one answer. It's really only one answer. I like.
Bro, I don't like any of these teams, bro.
Bro, if you
See,
pass
there it
bro,
is. That's a
pass.
key word. That's a key word. It's not about what you like.
No, I'm saying like over each other. Like
I said, hey, yo, we're going to be the team. We're gonna keep it real, baby.
If I pick it,
It's one clear answer, bro. It's pretty clear.
It's like the only team out of Cleveland, Pittsburgh, Indiana.
I'm not gonna pick it for you, bro. Just pick, bro.
Denver. The only team I see that can win a playoff game is Buffalo. But they just lost. So it's
bro, pick a team, bro.
I promise you right now. Yeah, nah. Yeah, finish. Yeah, just go ahead. Just go ahead.
Come on.
Bro, go with your heart.
So difficult.
That's what you're going to be all 13 weeks. Go with your heart.
So difficult, bro. Let's go ahead. Let's put Denver on there.
Is that your final answer, bro?
Yeah, bro.
Bro, you was about to say Buffalo Bills, and I need y'all to know, if he would have been in the Buffalo Bills, we would have been putting him backstage doing the AYOO rankings. No cap. You would have lost all. You would have lost all privileges. All privileges.
That's a terrible
backstage.
Answer.
Buffalo would have got you sent to the backstage.
I feel like top 10 team right now is the Green Bay Packers. They're on a 3-game win streak. They beat 2 teams in our top 10 then back-to-back weeks. Detroit. And they also beat a decent Chargers team.
Chargers not decent? Why? Because they 4-7?
No.
They're 5-7.
I have a whole segment of I'm gonna be a hater right now. I'm hating on somebody. That's the only reason why. But other than that, I have no hate for the Chargers.
Sure.
For the Chargers?
Who you say? You said the Broncos. I don't even want to respect the Broncos after they
After
lose.
the L.
I don't get it, bro.
Ladies and
I
gentlemen,
don't get it, bro.
we have got to get to the bottom of it. Is it about what on our hearts, or is it about what we see in our minds?
It's about like we take that Green Bay team, throw them in the playoffs. I think they get wiped.
Bro, they just beat 2 teams in our top 10. What are you talking about? They get wiped.
Take that team and you put them in the playoffs. I feel like
They beat the Lions and the Chiefs. What are you talking about?
put them in the playoffs. I feel like they get wiped.
You can't say that. They just beat 2 playoff teams.
If you put them in the playoffs, they get. All right, so we okay. I feel you.
Why are you talking about stuff 2 months from now? This is power rankings as of
You're right.
December 7th, week 14.
Now. My bad. I'm
He
thinking
has not got it because
I'm thinking about y'all like the last few weeks. You're right. That's my fault.
I have not been tweaking. I said the Eagles were going to get beat up in the back alley. They got beat up in the back alley. Who's tweaking?
You are right, Brandon. This is about this week, so you are right. I should have been thinking about this week, not like somebody else, and thinking the future. That's my fault.
I wasn't thinking the future. I predicted the future. Difference.
What the fuck did you just say?
I predicted the future.
What the fuck?
You're mad. You're hating
Bro,
because I said the Eagles were not the number
bro,
one team in the NFL,
I
and now that
understand.
it's proven that they're not the number one team in the NFL, you're trying to change up how you picking. But how you've been picking has been the reason our rankings have been off all year because you've been going off a record. And now after today, you're not trying to go off a record because you know you'd be dead wrong for putting the Eagles number one.
Because they still got the best record.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. You're changing the way you've been picking all year, and it's been you.
Towards the end, pick the same one.
No, bro. You have been picking how you feel and who you like all year, and it's been an atrocity. So that team right there is another example of the atrocity.
You haven't been picking the Eagles because you hate the Eagles.
No, I do not. No, I do not. They're not that great of a football team.
They're not a good football team this year, bro.
They're going to lose again this week.
All right, Preston, where would you put the Eagles if you did it by yourself? What number would you put the Eagles? No, fuck that.
After this week?
Yeah, who would you have above the Eagles?
The 49ers are a clear better football team than them right now.
Okay, who else?
The Ravens are a clear better football team than them right now.
Else?
The Cowboys are about to beat them boys this week. I would put them ahead if they didn't already have a head-to-head.
So you base it off your
and the Chiefs. No, it's based off of what I see week to week. It's gameplay. It's all about gameplay. That's all that matters is what happens in between the sideline, X's and O's.
So
the Eagles have not been playing like a top 3 team in the NFL. So why would I put them above any other team that's been top 3 so far up until this point?
Eagles, Cowboys have what, 1 or 2 more L's than the Eagles.
See, and there you go about the record again. But I gotta stop you in the tracks because you've been wrong.
2 more L's than the Cowboys.
They are 1 game apart. They are 1 game apart.
Did they both not get 42 put on the head by San Francisco?
If you think that's the same, in the same way you said on this podcast that the Alabama team was not the same Alabama team before going into the Georgia, if you think that Cowboys team is the same Cowboys team right now as they were when they played San Francisco, you don't have cable.
Oh,
and it's okay if you don't.
They are.
But I can send you a password so you can see what's going on. You can see what's going on. The Cowboys is playing different, bro.
The Cowboys will get manhandled like that again by San Francisco.
When do they play San Francisco? The playoffs? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, the playoffs. If they get to
I'm sorry. Who they play this week? Who they play this week?
Who, the Cowboys?
The Eagles?
The Cowboys? Yeah, they play the Eagles.
What you think they're gonna do to the Eagles this week?
The Eagles gonna beat them again.
Why? Because they got a better record?
Because they know how to play the Cowboys. That's an in-division game. Ain't that what you said?
Why are you bringing up division? Why are you bring up division?
In-division games are hard.
So why are you making it so easy to mean like they're gonna win today against the Cowboys in Dallas? If the divisions are tough.
Yeah,
They barely beat the Commanders this year twice.
Because when you get smacked like you did from San Francisco, you're gonna come back with some heart, bro.
Why? Because they feel different about it. I'm there again, bro.
Because they back on their P's and Q's. They back
according to who? Jalen Hurts just dodged the concussion protocol. He's obviously not thinking straight.
What? He passed it. He's not thinking straight. What?
The only reason that boy Jalen Hurts came back out there in that field is because he didn't want to go down like that. That boy got a concussion, and he gonna have a concussion next week. That boy gonna throw dizzy next week. He's throwing dizzy. The Eagles are dizzy, bro. They don't get it. And aside from the tush push, there's nothing effective about that offense at all. Nothing.
Let him cook.
Not even 1B.
It's obvious they don't throw to him until they're down 21, so it don't even matter. It don't even matter.
I got him in fantasy. I will not disagree with that.
And that's what you're doing. You've been talking fantasy this whole year, and it ain't about fantasy. It's about the facts. And the fact is, the Eagles are not it. And if you say the Eagles one more time, I'm gonna lose, and I'm gonna get off the pod for the rest of the episode, bro. I can't sit here with people who talk fantasy. This is not a fantasy football league. This is the NFL, and the NFL is about the better team every week.
The Eagles
suck, bro. The Eagles suck.
The Eagles suck. They got exposed in the back alley too. But you know the thing is, you know, let's talk about on the flip. The 49ers, they have now beat, you know, the top. I would say the top. There's their top two contenders in the NFC. They beat them by a combined score of 84-29. Is the NFC wraps? Like, is it GG's?
San Francisco is the team to beat, but I don't think it's wraps.
Is San Fran a into the Super Bowl?
In order for them to be a right into the Super Bowl, they're gonna have home field advantage.
I don't know. They just went to Philly and put up 42 in
Philly.
Do
that. They'll do that in Philly again if that happens. The only way they don't beat Dallas again is if they play Dallas in San Francisco. I'm telling, okay, bro. When they beat the Eagles, are you gonna shut up and you're gonna stop talking about your feelings? Because you've been wrong with the past 2 weeks. I want you to realize that you're the one been wrong.
Weren't we just saying, like, you were talking about strength of schedules just not too long ago, and how you respect that? The Dallas Cowboys have won.
I've been saying it looked different. From the rip. Even with the same schedule, it looks different.
One win against a team above 500 or exactly right at 500. One win. But yet you're so high on them. Like, bro, they don't beat good teams. They haven't shown that they can beat a good team.
But when Brando said the Packers beat 2 teams in our top 10, you still didn't give them an argument.
You said if it was in the playoffs, they would get smacked.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't have them in the top against beating San Francisco.
That's silly.
Beating San Francisco. I didn't pick the Cowboys.
Why not? They beat a top 5 team. Why not? They beat a top 5 team that we have in our they beat a top 5 team we have on our list right now.
You talking about Green Bay?
Yes.
They beat the team you put at number 4.
Okay.
You put them at 4.
I respect that. So I will.
Why do you though? Because you don't respect what I'm saying. Why do you respect it?
Let me talk, bro.
You talking all the feelings. Get the facts.
Talk over me. Shut up.
Get to the facts because you've been talking wrong. I'm trying to talk to prevent you from talking wrong.
5 minutes to answer the question. I'm going straight to it, and you want to interrupt.
Get straight to the answer, and I'm going to tell you how you tweet again.
Now, back in the playoffs. You talk about San Francisco need to watch out for the Cowboys. The Cowboys haven't beat a team above 500. They beat a team right at 500. Now with the Green Bay argument, I would respect the Green Bay more. I would respect Green Bay more. I didn't see their last 2 wins. I didn't look at it. I didn't even look at them. So you're right.
You say the Cowboys haven't beat a 500 team.
I said they beat one team right at 500.
They just made a team. They just made a team right at 500. They was above 500 before they played them. The Seahawks.
Record now is what the
The
record.
Seahawks were a playoff team before they play them. The Seahawks were a playoff team and a top 10 outside AYOO team before they played them.
Record is what the record is.
The Commanders below 500, they did not play them like the Eagles played the Cowboys did. Like the Eagles played the Commanders this year. The Eagles with the OT with the Commanders this year.
I wish like Brando could do a.
If he did a clip, they'll pull up with pitchforks at your crib.
A replay of. I don't really count divisional games like that because it's a divisional game. All divisional games are hard.
When I said that to vouch for the Ravens losing to the Steelers, y'all lost it. But yet, when the Eagles have tough opponents against the Commanders,
they won it.
But when we're comparing, when we're comparing division opponents with the same teams in the same division, I can't compare that.
You comparing a divisional win against a divisional loss. They still won the game. They still found a way to win. They find a way to win.
The Cowboys beat the Commanders by 35 points.
You were just talking about the Eagles. Now you're going back to Cowboys.
No, I was comparing the Eagles and the Cowboys. Goofy. Are you not understanding what I'm saying? Or are you not coming into what I'm saying? Is it my Wi-Fi? Is it my Wi-Fi? I will refresh.
You said a loss. You said a loss to the Washington because not Washington.
They did not lose.
I said not Washington. Calm down. I didn't say Washington. I'm talking about when you brought up the Ravens. You compared a loss for the Ravens. I'm talking about a win in the division. You said it was hard. It's hard to win a division. They win it. They still win it. Have the Eagles lost in the division? Yeah.
Bro.
They get it done. Who has more above 500 wins? Eagles or Cowboys?
If you call beating the Patriots by 5 getting it done, you got it. If you call beating the Vikings by 6 getting it done, you got it. If you call beating the Commanders in OT the first time and then beating them by 7 points the second time, getting it done, you got it. If you call losing to the Jets when you was giving them the number 1 team because they had the best record, getting it done, you got it. If you call barely beating the Cowboys by 2 yards, no, the Eagles number 1, Goofy.
Oh, yeah.
The Eagles had the best record, but their loss was to the Zach Wilson Jets, who we said on this podcast is not an NFL quarterback anymore. You got it. If you think that barely beating the Cowboys by 2 yards is getting it done, you have it. If you think barely beating the Bills, the Buffalo Bills, who you said was a playoff team, getting it done, you got it, bro. But I don't want to talk football with people who feel like the Eagles are a good football team because that is not facts. That's all fantasy. And get out of your heart and get in your mind. I need your mind for this segment. I don't need your heart because you're not thinking straight. You're not.
They lost to the Jets, right? You said an L to the Jets.
3 interceptions by Jalen Hurts. Was it not?
Respect that. The Cowboys lost to the Arizona Cardinals. So what are you comparing?
Week 2.
The Cardinals also beat the Steelers team that we kept in the top 10
last week. Come on, yo.
What are we talking about? Come on, bro. Keep up. What are you? Give me another one. This side another one. Come on, keep up. All right. And that was with Josh Dobbs, was it not?
No, Kyler Murray played last week.
Oh. But Josh Dobbs on this podcast was comeback player of the year before he went to Minnesota and did what? Stunk it up. Come on, bro. Keep up. What we saying? I'm going off what we say. This is what we say. Let's
so
what are we talking about?
But the 49ers, now, since we're talking about what we've been saying, Brock Purdy has resurged as MVP favorite. And we had a Brock Purdy fan here as well.
I was. And I think he got exposed without his weapons. So I have not said anything since the comeback. 49ers healthy are unbeatable, and Brock Purdy looks like an MVP candidate. But I don't agree with that MVP statement because without the players, he doesn't look like that.
Okay. Let's
Is Lamar still your MVP favorite?
Why wouldn't he be?
Do we count? All right. Debo Samuels had 3 touchdowns, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What did those touchdown plays look like?
They were all yak yards after catch.
So one was a screen, right?
Yeah.
One was a toss, I believe, right? He tossed it.
Yeah, the backfield.
And then the second one was a slant. He took it, right?
Yep.
Plays like that is one I'm like.
Nah, yeah.
It is Purdy really like
Fair.
because Debo McCaffrey take it the rest of the way.
Yeah,
fair.
yeah,
No disrespect, Kittle and Ayuk. My bad.
yeah. Kittle,
Y'all are dogs too. So it's
yeah,
like
yeah. Kittle is back. Looking like best tight end in the league. You
yeah,
got McCaffrey, best running back in the league.
yeah.
You got Trent Williams, best
Best lineman.
tackle in the league.
Mhm.
Brandon Ayuk has been having a great season. I ain't gonna get too egregious, but he has been playing top, like a top elite receiver this year. I'm gonna say that much. Um, and then Debo as well. So like you got that, and then not only that, you got your defense as well. Top 2 pass rushers,
Whoa,
top
whoa, whoa, whoa,
2
whoa, 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 whoa,
interior,
whoa, whoa. Top two.
top 2 pass rusher,
Oh, okay. All
top
right,
2
all right,
pass rusher.
all right.
Top 2 interior linemen this year, best D line this year.
And
So, and then the best inside linebacker in football.
They got the best front 7 because Eagles got a good line, but their linebackers are horrible. Their linebackers
Best front 7, and
are
even I mean, yeah. So like, it's just it's tough to give Purdy because we saw what happened when he was missing a couple of those pieces, and it looked terrible. I can't.
Mhm.
We can't go MVP like that, and
But
I feel like after this week, we're gonna have a lot of answers, I feel like, you might when they do the MVP ceremony.
After
a week or two before the Super Bowl, right?
yeah, I think it's during the right before the Pro Bowl or something like that.
Yeah.
Is that the ESPYs? Or no, not the ESPYs.
Yeah,
But all I know is, man, MVP gonna be talking about some. Here we go. What you say?
bro.
Here we go.
We don't want to give the Cowboys credit for what again?
Here we go. What you say?
Bro, I'm gonna be all right. How y'all feel about this? If Purdy is number 1, he look like he might come and be MVP out of all quarterbacks. If Hill touch 2K plus, would y'all rather see Hill win it?
No, wide receivers have never won NFL MVPs in this league, bro. He's just gonna break the all-time receiving record, bro. Stop talking about it. Dak Prescott looks like more of an MVP candidate than all of the MVP candidates right now.
And then don't let him win this Sunday night. Because he got the Thursday. I told y'all about them primetime games. He did it on Thursday night.
Yeah.
Y'all play Sunday night? They
play Sunday night. 7:20, Arlington, Texas.
That's Central time for the viewers.
So, like I said, those primetime games is where you make your bread and butter. And that's why Brock Purdy also got a boost this week because, what not only what they did, but I mean, obviously they were playmakers, but the Sunday night game. So like that prime time makes a difference.
Yeah.
I wonder about the scheduling for that 49ers and Ravens game. That would be another big one. But
we ain't talking about the AFC at all because it's looking, because it's not looking like Patty Mahomes.
I think Dolphins are the number 1 seed in the AFC right now.
Because the Ravens had a bye.
Everybody's played 12 games. What do you mean? If Dolphins win out, they get the number 1 seed. It's not because the Ravens had a bye.
Yes.
The last week for buys was last week. Everybody's up. No, this is the last week for buys.
This is the last week, yeah.
Yeah. It's not because the Ravens had a bye. They're both 9-3.
Is it a conference record then?
Yeah, it goes off the conference record for a seeding. Y'all think
fair.
Who y'all think is, I guess, we done did enough over there. Who y'all think is who's under the most pressure for the rest of the season? Like who is under the most pressure this season? Like at this moment.
Player or team?
I would say Let's do player. Like, what player is under the most pressure at this point in the season?
Eric, do you have a
5 games left.
Because I have a clear answer, but
Go ahead then.
Lamar Jackson is under the most pressure, bro.
Mhm.
He cannot. You're in a division now where you have 3 injured quarterbacks. You're tied for you're not tied for, but you're number 2 in the conference. So you have a chance to win home field advantage. You just got paid. And out of all the quarterbacks who just got paid, you're the only one still playing.
And Justin Herbert.
And you still have not got respected with your 9-3 record wins because of your passing yard stats. So if you don't at least make it to the AFC Championship, buddy, they're gonna stone you. So you better. I want you to do well, but if he doesn't, he will be scrutinized for sure. No question.
Yeah. I wasn't trying to. I like that answer, but because you said that, I'm just gonna go ahead and say Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott. He's 30. He's been in the league for 7 years. Everybody's giving him, unlike Lamar, everybody is kind of seeing like the progress Dak has made this year, as far as like carrying that offense this year, because the running game is non-existent. Cowboys typically been reliant on the run game. That's where their success has been, and that's not there this year. So for Dak to get the flowers he's getting this year, and you know how Cowboys are just the Cowboys. So like, I feel I will put Dak. I would say he have the most pressure. I feel like he got the most pressure this week, because if they lose this game this week, oh Lord,
it's a different conversation.
So, the pressure is high for them this week. They're expected to win this game, kind of the similar fact that 49ers are expected to beat the Eagles. Not saying they're expected to blow them out, but I'm just saying I feel like the Cowboys are kind of favored this week. So I would say Dak is under the most pressure outside of Lamar Jackson.
Eric.
All right. I would want to say that boy in Buffalo, bro. But no matter what he do, he's gonna be their guy. He can't do no wrong right now, bro. No matter what he does. If they don't even make the playoff, I bet they won't even care. But I feel like, bro, what are you doing this year? Bro, like, I understand you don't have the best running back. That's not an excuse. Your O-line's still there. Your receiver's still there. It's like, what are you doing, bro? What are they, 6-6?
Yeah, they're about to be sub 5.
Yeah.
Wait, who did you say?
Josh
Who are
Allen.
you talking about?
Josh Allen. I said in Buffalo. So Josh Allen. But they gonna love
feel
him.
like I don't know if you supported this argument, but I don't think we can say Josh Allen gets a pass and he's under the most pressure. You can't, both of those can't be true at the same time. I agree that Josh Allen gets a pass more than other quarterbacks, so I wouldn't say he's under any pressure. I mean, he's under pressure, but he's not under much pressure.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said I was saying, but he's not. No matter what he do, they not.
So who would you say, Eric? Who was your answer? We were asking who is under the most pressure.
I think Preston's boy Lamar Jackson is.
That's fair.
Yeah, he has to be, because if somehow you don't win that division this year,
I think the division's locked up.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh and Cleveland, no quarterback.
Yeah.
Bengals, no quarterback.
Exactly.
They're all Bengals pulled out the. I don't want to talk about that. Bengals pulled out the win though, but Division's locked up, but
Yeah.
I mean the conference. We thought the conference was going to be hot, but all the quarterbacks are down. It's just what the best quarterbacks left in the AFC is what him and Josh Allen. No, him and CJ.
Pat.
CJ.
What
Oh,
happened to Patrick
Patrick.
Mahomes?
I
What
forgot
happened to
about
Patrick Mahomes?
Patrick.
What happened to
Yeah,
Patrick Mahomes? What happened? I thought
Patrick is still. I forgot Patrick. Him and Patrick.
Bro, you know what's crazy?
So,
Yeah, I bet if I go look at Patrick numbers right now, they're still nice. It's just not like greatest of all time numbers. Like
it's not the splash. Yeah, he's created a Patrick Mahomes standard. You know, it's like if his good is not his good,
that is not
it
good.
won't matter. He's kind of got that LeBron effect.
It's like
nah.
It's
Nah.
like-
Don't bring his name up.
It's
Don't
like-
bring his name up.
it's like oh, Patrick,
He's created a
Mahomes
LeBron
threw for
effect.
what? 4,500 yards. That's not. That ain't
Yeah. Oh, you didn't do 5K? Nah.
Yeah, you didn't do
Okay.
5K, 50 touchdowns. You took the year off.
And that's real deal our fault because we put this like the team's efforts on that man's shoulders, and essentially he is the best player. He is the best player in the NFL, but it's like, bro, he has nothing else, bro. They have nothing else there.
What more do you want from me?
Yeah. Let's look at the rest of their schedule.
You throw a perfect
Look at the
pass.
Bills dub.
You throw a perfect pass.
Mhm.
He's not moment.
They got Bills,
Ready, drop it.
Patriots, Raiders, Bengals, Chargers.
They just can't. They can't. It's the receiver core that's exposing the rest of the team.
Yeah. Because this is the best defense Patrick has had.
They've ever had.
Highly
bro.
enough.
Yeah.
It's crazy to say. It's the best defense he's had, and
Yeah.
offense is just not there. Taylor Swift's not coming to enough games. I don't know.
Their schedule is as common as a British breakfast in the UK, man. It's easy, but they're gonna go undefeated, and we're gonna.
I wouldn't say it's easy, bro. Bills can get hot any given Sunday. I still don't believe in the Chargers though. Not in Week 18.
Patriots
Raiders,
check.
yeah, Patriots. Y'all think Bill Belichick gone after this season?
He's probably not, but he probably needs to be.
No cap.
It's one of those things to where he's like Joe Paterno, bro. He's gonna be there till he decides to leave. No, chill. Nah, allegations is crazy. We're gonna go. I ain't mean to bring up the allegation. I wasn't talking about. I'm saying like he has a place there forever until he decides to leave. But I mean, for what?
Yeah, I definitely. Yeah, it's Patriots are in a very icky place. I feel like they're in a similar place as the Spurs. Greg Pop finessed the one pick. Bill Belichick, you know, they got similar careers. You know, they lost their long-term stars, went by the wayside really quick. So, you know, they're in the same predicament. But let's call round on the football. Let's go ahead and jump to the NBA. In-season tournament is kind of going crazy this year. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Were y'all fans of it at first? Y'all rocking with it now?
I wouldn't say I was a fan with it at first because it's new. I didn't even know all everything entailed into it, bro. I didn't know how it was gonna play off. I didn't know how many teams was gonna go to Las Vegas. I thought everybody was gonna go to Las Vegas and duel it out. But seeing it play out, I'm liking it. It's actually making them. It's doing what it's meant to do. It's making them play basketball.
Yeah.
It's making them play bad. Thank you for that, because hey, at one point it was getting very unwatchable, bro. The regular season, bro. So him doing, he's the GOAT commissioner, bro.
Whoa, GOAT commissioner is crazy.
It's actually crazy, but I understand why you say that though. When Steph Curry explained the layout, I'm like, oh, this is like the World Cup in the regular season, and it's like that's very fire.
You can't world. You know they're gonna start arguing again.
No, yeah, they're gonna lose it. They're gonna lose it. I will say what kills me though, it shows that certain players they pick and choose when they want to win, man. And that right there is what I don't like about the NBA. But I get it; it's 82 games plus, bro. You got to reserve yourself. But it shows that certain players for their whole career have decided to cut it on and off, and it makes me sick.
When you say certain players, what do you mean by that?
Bro, it's clear LeBron James, bro. LeBron James needs something to play for, bro. I'm telling you, it's clear. He shows up when it matters to him every time. It never fails, bro. It's sick.
40 years old, first in-season tournament champion. Oh,
Yeah.
MVP, gotta do it. Oh, this is gonna make me better than Jordan. Oh, gotta do it.
Put it.
No,
Hey, Brandon,
no,
you said put it on the documentary?
Huh?
You said he gonna
put it on the documentary. Gotta go on my documentary. And he in the locker room doing them crazy quotes, man, going crazy, man, talking crazy. Because now I'm hearing them stories. I'm hearing them stories about LeBron now. It's no coincidence, bro. Now all of a sudden LeBron is in the gym 2 hours before everybody, and the way his work ethic and all of this, that, and the third, bro. I see what's being done out here. You ain't slick, bro. You ain't slick. But hey, I mean, but shout out to him, man. We got them boys in the semifinals playing the young prodigy Zion Williamson. We actually got his big brother on the show right now.
There you go. And your big brother on the was one of his teammates, Brandon Ingram. We've been locked in forever, twin.
No count. Real brotherhood.
So, what y'all think if they win? How you think they gonna celebrate?
Dallas.
I know, yeah, they going straight to Dallas. And it's New Year's coming up, no question.
Heard they got to check in with one of the IST members.
Dallas.
King of Dallas. I do have a question. I do have a question about the NCAA tournament. Do y'all think it is a reflection of what the playoffs will look like?
No.
In terms of results?
No.
I wouldn't be surprised.
What will play into why it would or wouldn't?
Because
the only reason.
Oh, go ahead, Brandon. Go ahead. You do your thing.
I mean, it's obvious. I mean, one and done. That hit is different. 7-game series, best team is gonna win. But it definitely is going to play a factor, I believe. Like the Pacers and the way Tyrese Haliburton just got rid of the Celtics and the Bucks back to back, looking like the best point guard in the league, I think is definitely going to carry on into the season. And it's definitely going to have a reflection, I think, come April.
Eric, why would you say it wouldn't?
Because certain teams, hold on, let me go look. Certain teams already not in it that might have a shot. And the one and done, that's not playoff basketball.
It's not. You're right.
Yeah, not playoff basketball. So that's the only reason. Now I'm saying if you see like a team, the Celtics get knocked out yet? No, they still in it, right?
No, they got kicked out by the Pacers.
Exactly.
Brando said what he said. We're gonna revisit that, but
if we put them in a 7-game series, I don't think the Pacers coming out, bro.
I think the only reason that it would or wouldn't, which that doesn't make me pick a side, but essentially I think health is the biggest thing that we cannot tell this early in the season, but it has played a role in this in-season tournament. The Celtics, they don't have Kristaps Porzingis. Who knew? They don't have a complete team. The Suns didn't have a complete team when they played. I think the health will. I think that'd be a bigger picture than the.
And the Suns only took 1 L, right? And they didn't make it, right?
They made it. They just lost to the Lakers
last,
I think Monday or.
Yeah, they took 1 L, bro. So it's like.
But somebody said something, and I don't understand why, but I get why. Like, I need you to explain why you think Tyrese Haliburton is the best point guard in the league right now.
Bro. he's taken that team to, like, what he's been doing the past couple of weeks has been, well, it depends on who we consider. Like, is Luka considered a point guard? If that's where you're going?
What you mean if?
If that's where you're going with that, then sure. But what Tyrese has been doing this past weeks, what he's doing in the tournament, when it counts, has been nothing short of
in season.
Nothing short of crazy. Like, bro, he's doing double doubles. He's controlling the pace. He's giving you the three ball. He's getting to the paint. He's finishing at the rim. He's getting all three levels of the court. The pick and roll is jumping. He got the shooters hitting on all cylinders. And Indy Buddy Hill sitting in the corner waiting, hot and ready. Miles Turner getting to the bucket. So it's like he's doing what you want from a point guard, bro. He's doing what you want from point. And he's shooting 40, 50, 90. 40% from the three. Stop playing with him.
That's
Stop
go. Talk your talk.
Playing with him.
Talk your talk.
So he's talking 45% from the three. He's shooting 9 threes a night and shooting 45%. Come on, yo.
So, you talk about point guards. All right. Who team you taking if they go ahead and Pacers or Sacramento?
Sacramento.
Led by who?
De'Aaron Fox.
I think Sacramento is a better overall team.
Yeah.
Even though Tyrese is playing better.
Pacers is a very young team. Like they're taking a jump now. Sacramento took that jump last year.
Yeah.
So do you feel like Fox not outplaying him?
They're both playing great. Fox is giving 30 balls, and he controls the pace in Sacramento too. He's the reason why Sacramento could go to the level they went, because he picks up. They play that fast pace out there, and Fox controls the pace out there, and Mr. Clutch. Like,
here's
the trophy.
I'm not mad at the Tyrese take, other than hot and ready. I think that was crazy, but I think that's very, very valid.
What's crazy about Buddy Hill being hot and ready in the corner?
Waiting hot and ready is crazy, bro. Like, come on, bro. Stop saying that. Please stop saying that.
Bro, he's hot and ready in the corner, ready for it.
It's crazy you mentioned best point guard in the league when he just played the Bucks and they beat the Bucks and he outperformed Damian Lillard, who is a Buck.
Damian Lillard has been having an underwhelming season. Sorry, but carry on.
Streaky. It's streaky. Like the play-in tournament game before this, they went like 70% from three. You're not beating that. Nobody's beating that. They put 150 points up. And then today, although Giannis still had 37, 10 boards, Damian Lillard had an inefficient 24. And I'm not gonna say he would be the reason they wouldn't make it to the finals, but they need to use Giannis as much as they can. Because Damian's not gonna do it.
He's supposed to be able to free up Giannis more.
Yeah, but he's
37.
He's holding them back, hostage, holding the team back from their true potential, even though they're 15-7. One of the best records on that.
Yeah, I'm like, it's not hurting. You know what I'm saying? He's not hurting them. They're still good, bro. It's like,
yeah.
And it's
what does that have to? What that got to do? I mean, you brought it up, so like, what? I thought you was gonna address that Tyrese Haliburton statement, or you just said you cool with it. That's
no, it. I will say. I mean, you already said it. Luka Doncic is to me, But Tyrese Haliburton is playing great ball, and I think he makes the Pacers like a legitimate contender as of right now in the East. But it's a long season, though.
Long season.
So I think that was a very, very tough take. It was wild, but way to break that down.
Yeah, it's not wild. But like I said, bro, 40, 45, 50, 90 is absolutely absurd, bro. It's absolutely absurd.
It is.
And he's leading the league in assists. He did it last year. I don't think it's ridiculous to say that. And he just put out Giannis and Tatum, the top two teams in his conference. So, I mean, let's play a little game.
Let's get it. We love
Let's do a start bench cut.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to go De'Aaron Fox. Start bench cut De'Aaron Fox, Shai Gilly, and Tyrese Haliburton. You need a point guard for this season.
I'm cutting De'Aaron right now.
What?
Cutting De'Aaron right now. Give me. I'm starting Therese, cutting Shaw. No, benching Shaw. I'm sorry.
Fox, Therese, cutting Shaw. Only because team record. He doesn't have his team up there. But he also do have a younger team. So isn't Oklahoma City like second to last in the West?
No, they are not.
They're the number 2 team in the NBA. They're the number 2 team in the West.
Yeah, what are you talking about? They're the number 2 team in the West.
I'm smoking crack cocaine. I knew that, and I'm looking at the play-in tournament. Come on.
Yeah, they.
So let's
I'm gonna have to
re-support our arguments.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to start. I'm gonna have to start Shaw. I'm gonna have to bench.
I just say you like De'Aaron Fox, bro. It's okay.
No, I'm okay cutting him if I need to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut and bench Therese. Oh man, I was looking at the wrong standings.
Hey, bro.
That's pretty.
All good, bro.
I thought OKC was, bro. He got OKC with a sophomore rookie and supporting cast and at number 2 in the West.
Yeah, bro. They're different. They're different. So I get it different.
Yes. However, and Shai Gilgeous leading the league in steals right now. Oof.
He's top 10.
Who you going with, Glow? You ain't you know. Eric took the pressure off a little bit, but who you
Tyrese is starting. Let's get that out the way.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like De'Aaron or Shai Gilgeous, both Kentucky boys. But I'm gonna favor, even though Shai Gilgeous is averaging at 2.5 steals, I'm going to favor De'Aaron Fox. Just because, like I said, I like the pace he plays at, and it's a difference between being fast and still controlling the game. He's not only fast, but he still controls the pace of the court and the game. So I like that from De'Aaron. I'm going to bench De'Aaron and cut Shai Gilgeous.
Yeah, I respect it because also Fox had them number 1 last year after the whole season. We only 20 games in, 22 games in. So
Fox was number 1 what?
Was it Sacramento number 1 last year out the West or 2? 1 and 2?
Number 3. Number 3.
Yeah.
Memphis was number 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should have threw. Never mind.
Why didn't we? Why we? I think the whole world forgot about John Morant because he just, the Memphis Grizzlies has been
a shit show.
Yeah.
No, they've been a shit show.
It's been
that
bad.
boy Desmond Bain just put up 50 last night against the Pistons.
Let me ask this: the draft happened. Rickie's been playing a couple teams. Who's your biggest disappointment so far out of the rookies?
Scoot Henderson next.
Preston.
I'm not a big follower of the rookies, to be honest.
Scoot Henderson. I'm gonna help you out. Scoot Henderson.
Yeah, just listen to Brandon. Yeah.
I think the NBA draft classes have been declining over the past few years.
I thought he was going to give Wembanyama a run for his money for Rookie of the Year, and it hasn't been him. Chet Holmgren has been doing that. Chet hitting clutch buckets, turnaround threes in the corner. He's whoopty-whoopty. He's also getting dunked on every other night, but he's still whoopty-whooping.
Bro, them sophomore rookies be going crazy, bro. Sophomore rookies be going crazy.
Yes, actually unfair.
Because Blake Griffin not even the last sophomore rookie to win it, is he?
No, it's Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get off the back of this topic.
Oh my!
Y'all ready to come around or what? Y'all ready to get around or what? We bringing up Ben Simmons in the NBA. Next topic, baby.
No cap. What's today? What's 2023? What is it? 2023. Let's we could call around on that for sure. Now wrap up our sports. We can get into some miscellaneous. Last month of the year. Oh dang, I'm gonna do this. What? It's December, so it's only right we do a December draft, Christmas draft, whatever you want to call it. We're gonna do 5 picks, snake draft. You know how the game go. We'll get this. Sheesh. Hopefully we can do it. Let's see if we can. If we can, if we're able to share our screen.
I have questions about this draft. Are we being vague in the topics, or are we being specific in what we like? So if I say Christmas movies, do I have to pick one movie?
You have to pick. Yeah. You're not gonna take all the Christmas movies. Get out of here.
Okay, no, I'm curious. I'm curious because I was gonna go certain songs. Like I want to pick certain songs, I want to pick certain movies, but I didn't want to be like, because like there are certain things that are topics. Like if you say like a certain activity on Christmas, you can't say, "Oh no, that's too much." Like Christmas lights or something. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one vague topic. But sometimes you gotta
say Christmas lights. What do you put?
But like Christmas lights, like going to watch the Christmas lights, hanging Christmas lights up. But it's like Christmas lights, bro. You feel me?
Christmas lights.
Yeah.
Christmas lights.
But say less. Ladies and gentlemen, I know y'all been loving the drafts that I've been making. I just want to say thank you. All glory to God.
They ain't like your plate. They ain't like your plate.
Bro, I didn't get mac and cheese. That's it.
Mac and cheese ain't win either. Brando, you was not winning, bro.
I did win.
It was a mixture of all. He's the only one body. I read all the comments, bro. It was
nobody,
bro.
I definitely won.
Because you had what did you have?
Green bean casserole.
I doubled.
That was you.
Yeah, you talking about?
I doubled up on the potatoes.
Yeah, that's what it was. Mashed potatoes and the sweet potato pie.
Sweet potato, no yams.
Yams. Did y'all enjoy Thanksgiving, man?
For sure. You know what I'm saying? Good meal. Watch the Cowboys whoop upon them Commanders that the Eagles could barely beat. Good day.
Tomorrow, when I get my cut, I'll be in a Christmas spirit. Excited for holidays. Let's go home with this draft.
We got 7. This is weird.
I think fuzzy.
Oh, I get what you're doing.
What?
Here we go. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my gosh. This is the wrong.
It's the wrong generator? Nah.
Nah, I'm saying why didn't I don't know. We'll figure it out. Here we go. Wait. No. I feel it. Okay. Here we go. Wait, set.
For the first pick.
Seven Bill kick us off.
Because I'm gonna say my favorite thing about Christmas last because you guys won't pick it. I'm gonna start off with a Charlie Brown Christmas movie.
Here we go. Wait, set. Here we go. Wait, set.
Let me go Home Alone 2.
I like going to movies.
Wait, we could do shows?
You do anything.
Bro, it's a Christmas drive, bro. It's a Christmas drive.
Oh, I thought it was straight movies.
No.
Okay.
You said Charlie Brown, wait. You said Charlie Brown, wait.
Christmas, the like the movie.
Yeah.
People know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Home Alone 2.
Yes, sir.
It's definitely, very, very.
And it's kind of crazy that he fell to this pick. But I'm gonna get the steal of the draft. And the reason for the season. Jesus Christ.
Come on. You can't.
I wasn't. Nah. I'm not mad at that.
The reason for the season. Jesus Christ. And at 2, I'm gonna go Christmas trees.
If I wanted to be a preacher, we could talk about that one with that number 2 pick back to back. But that's all another story. Go ahead, Eric.
Let me do ice skating.
Ice skating.
You be rocking with the ice skates, man?
Yeah. Since East Lamar days, man.
That's all right. I don't know how to stop on ice skates, so I either run into the wall or the ice. Christmas parties.
Wow. Where the sins be crazy. Eggnog.
Whoa, who said anything?
Eggnog.
You're wild. You're
Crazy.
wild. You're wild. You're wild.
What?
Man.
Who said what kind of Christmas parties you be going to?
Yeah, that's crazy, Eric. That's so crazy. It's all fellowship and love. Can we get the Christmas in English?
My bad. There's a lot going on right here.
I know. Number 3.
Oh, Carolyn. All right. He said.
Nah, I'm humming. I'm literally humming Charlie Brown Christmas. My bad. Let me get a song. The number one Christmas song of all time. Give me Kirk Franklin. Jesus is the reason. There are other great songs.
Very, very debatable.
That's
not even the best song on that album. It's not even the best song on that album.
Bro, no, stop. You gotta chill with it.
It's like not even the best song on that album.
Question.
Okay.
Since it's the season of giving, can I say gift giving? Can it work like that?
Yeah. I don't got a problem with that.
Gift giving.
You just say presents or gifts.
Yeah, giving presents. Yeah.
That's your love language, Eric?
Yeah, yes, you know what I'm saying.
What he said? How much? Hey, Eric, how much a shorty got to spend on you?
Honestly, it don't matter. It don't matter. Nah, hold on, wait. What you say? Wait, Brandon, I'm not done. I'm cap. Shawty at least got to spend $300 on me. No. Hey, what you say? At to 2. I'm gonna have at to 2.
Oh my goodness, bro. Oh my goodness.
We done got songs. That's not the best song on the album. But I'm going to go. Sheesh, do I want to pick a song, pick a movie? I feel like they already took Home Alone 2, Charlie Brown. Lord, I'm going to go with I mean, I can really just like I'm gonna say that'd be egregious. I'm gonna go with okay. All right, let's cut. No disrespect, but I'm gonna go with Sheesh, I can't even look at it. Which one? I'm gonna go. Let's do. I'm gonna go. Shout out to them boys, man. I'm about. But
He's gonna talk about 4th of July. Switch it up.
nah, I really want to go. Oh, Christmas NBA basketball.
Yeah.
I hated slip. I hated slip. That's a good pick. Very great pick. It is top tier. It is top tier.
NBA basketball on Christmas. Oh man, y'all getting smoked. And then number 4. He already took this song. I'm gonna just go. Dang. I'm gonna just go "Silent Night" by the Temptations.
Oh my god!
In my mind, another top 3 of all time, and it's off of 3 words. I know nothing else about that song.
In my mind.
Cut the song off. Cut the song off.
Go ahead. Give me Christmas Lights.
Fire.
Go ahead, give me Christmas Lights.
Very fire. I ain't gonna lie, in recent years, bro, I like the way people have them hanging in
the window.
Like regular trees. No. Like as if like a part of like twigs or like I haven't seen that at least when I was growing up.
They be going crazy downtown Charlotte with it now.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that later.
They're getting a little creative. Since NBA Christmas is gone.
In my mind.
Is this just Christmas focus?
I mean, it's a Christmas drive, but like, I don't know.
Oh, it's a Christmas draft. No. For sure. I thought it was just my bad. No.
December draft. It could be December.
No, it's not a December draft. It has not been a December draft, so I will stay within it. I don't need it. I was just the New Year's Eve parties be hitting too, but that's not a part of this draft. Shout out New Year's Eve, baby.
You don't go Christmas parties and New Year's Eve parties, boy. You need to sit out.
I told you, boy.
Like the fellowship.
It's still in them.
Still in them is crazy.
Sit out.
People act like your flesh goes away when you. Never mind. This is getting good. I'm gonna go. For number 4. Oh, snap. Give me Christmas cookies.
There we go. I knew. I knew that wasn't gonna slip, but so far.
There you go. I knew that. I knew that came with a joke. That's a good one. Christmas cookies, and I want to go another movie.
Yeah, same.
I want to go another movie. Just for the stream. Because everything else is already on the list. Or I could go another song.
Wait. Oh, okay. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
Oh, good. I could go another song or another movie. And it's like, I love music more, but everybody can enjoy the movies together. Let's go the greatest Christmas movie of all time. A Christmas Story with Ralphie and the Rifle, baby.
People be disrespecting it. You shoot your eye out, kid.
You said A Christmas Story?
A Christmas Story
you know what it
is
man.
Classic, bro.
24
it's
hours
classic,
starting
bro.
at 6:00 on Christmas Eve, nigga.
Bro,
you know what's going on, stop playing with it, nigga. You know what it is, nigga. Hey,
I cannot wait to see that, bro. I can't wait.
Hey, matching
Hey, go.
Hey,
go.
I think it's like, do I want to go matching pajamas or do I want to go with the best song ever, bro?
If you say it, I'm gonna have all my favorite.
You said what?
If you say Oh no, that's not. Yeah, you can say that. Never mind.
Let me go. Preston got parties. I can knock down parties and movies in one to say Friday After Next. That'll get the black. That'll get the black community going.
Why not? Why not?
Actually, let's do that because I ain't gonna do matching PJs. Let's go Friday After Next.
Anybody rocking matching PJs this year with the fam? Or
I'm trying to see what that'd be like.
Yeah. Me and the family be doing match PJs every year.
Friday After Next.
Sure.
Way to steal. Oh, I just had my answer. Where did it go?
I'm trying to see what that be like.
I just had my answer. Where did it go? Bro,
I want to rub it. You can't have it. Just shoot your eye out, kid.
Oh.
Everybody keeps telling me that shit. That's basically what he wanted to say.
I'm going to go. Eric did give a great answer. I've never experienced that life, so I'm not going to vouch for it. But I will go.
Manifested King.
I will go. Wait, I got close
Manifested because it's the Lord's Day, bro.
Let him cook. There's so many answers out there, man. Y'all left Rudolph. Y'all left the Polar Express.
You can have that.
Yeah.
The matching PJs, the peppermints.
You can go hot chocolate.
The hot chocolate, the cider. But I think I'm going to eggnog. I'm going
Christmas tequila.
Oh boy. Thank you, Jesus, for deliverance.
I'm gonna just round out my drive with I need a movie. The Grinch. Oh, hold on. I'm going to be a Negro.
Welcome to the fam, gang.
I'm going to be a Negro. So I'm going to carry on. So can I say, do I have to pick a Christmas shoe? Can I just say Christmas Nikes? Can I just go Christmas Nikes? Or do I got to pick a shoe?
When's the last
Do
time
I got to pick a shoe?
When's the last time?
It doesn't matter to me. But I would go if you had to pick one, it's only one that you pick.
Yeah, because we had to get specific with the movies. You got to get specific with the shoes.
Or you can go Jordan 11 releases.
Let him go. Let him cook. Respectfully.
That
Christmas
boy grew up in North Carolina.
Nikes.
He knows shoes.
It's so much.
Concord 11 has almost started a massacre in Charlotte. Keep going.
No cap.
No cap. They killing us for Jays. That's death over the Zana. Hey, Cole heating up like that left over lasagna.
All right, I'm leaving early. He just said another J. Cole bar, unwarranted, and he brought up lasagna. Hold on, bro.
All right, I'm gonna just go. Why did y'all leave so much out there? I'm gonna just go. I'm gonna just say that shoes come with the NBA basketball, so I'm just gonna go with. Ugly Christmas sweaters and close out the draft.
Go.
And I think it's fair to say who's in the Christmas spirit. You know, who really do this Christmas thing.
I think Breno ran away with this one off of the strength of the NBA basketball.
Yeah, and this is a sports
and
pod.
Jesus Christ.
Yo, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. He cleared it off the rip.
I ain't gonna lie, you can't vote against Jesus.
But I didn't. Me personally, I thought Jesus Christ was for all of us, so I didn't draft what was for the Jews and the Gentiles. I didn't know we could pick who chose us.
I ain't gonna lie.
The reason Oh, brother.
I didn't know.
You can't,
I didn't know. But I get it.
Oh,
like
brother.
if they say Preston or Eric, like they're going against Jesus. Like what?
What are you saying? Are you saying like, bro?
You said you like ice skating more.
Like,
than
bro,
like
what is that, bro? What? Like, are you saying I'm a sinner because I didn't be
you brought a Christmas cookie to say your prayers?
I just wanted
it was so right, bro. That, like, you were tired of losing, and I respect, bro, because you won't lose when you pick Jesus Christ. I get it, bro. I'm with it 100%.
I didn't lose Thanksgiving either. I do this holiday shit. Man.
Yeah, you've been going crazy this holiday. We're gonna
You
call
picked
around.
the Lord, bro.
Talk your let him cook. Hold on.
Nah.
Let him cook. There we go.
Cut the pot.
There we go.
Please cut the pot.
He's cooking with grease.
Nah, cut the pot early.
Cut it.
I'm gonna put this. We're gonna let this sizzle for another 2-3 weeks. We're gonna drop this a little closer to Christmas.
For
So the fans want to go watch it. They know where to find us on YouTube. Hey, we like 5 subscribers from 300, man. 300 subscribers in 1 year, man. That's a win in my book, man.
Yeah, 100%. I'm
considering we came from nothing, man. We got it out the mud. You feel me?
And I think this is gonna be the year of the ascension for sure, bro.
Go.
We've been putting in a lot of work, and everybody been in on their own like personal situations, but we kept the pod, bro, and it
remained afloat.
It's a blessing, bro, because it allows me to continue to have these conversations productively.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
and we got the receipts, man. Receipts.
Okay.
More importantly, we got receipts.
Because at one point we didn't have the pod, bro. Bro, you don't remember, bro?
Bro, we just, you know what I'm saying? Like these conversations used to go, I can't even. Nope.
They used to get way round.
Go ahead.